So for Garnet, I made her comprised of her two components, Sapphire and Ruby. So let me talk about them first. For Sapphire, I saw a fortune teller on Pinterest that had a hoodie, and I was like, yo, might as well give one of the characters a hoodie design. So I gave her a hoodie, put some weird fortune teller looking gave her leggings because, you know, let me just give her leggings. I don't want to be her to just have her bare legs in that stance. It seemed a bit weird. Then gave her boots because I've seen a lot of fortune tellers on Pinterest have boots, and I was like, okay, I'll just give her boots. For Ruby, I decided, you know, okay, so she's what is she? She's a bodyguard. So let me search up some bodyguards. They're all wearing suits, and I mean, I don't really think Homeworld would have anyone wearing suits. So I made her look like a fighter. But I guess you could say the same thing for fighters, that they might not look like this in Homeworld, but I just thought it was cool, and I'm not really one for much reasoning when it comes to this, am I? So I made her look like a fighter, and she's wearing all red. It has this monochromatic design. And for Sapphire, it's a bit more diverse, but it's all still monochromatic. And then for Garnet, decided to make her purple, obviously, because, you know, if it's blue and red combined, why would it be red, like magenta, or, you know, it would be purple. So her skin tone's purple. Maybe she looks a bit more magenta-ish, more red, because, you know, it's Garnet. It's the Garnet gemstone. It would look more like that, which is kind of weird, because, like, why is Garnet the fusion name of Ruby and Sapphire? Wouldn't it just be something purple, like amethyst or something? And then also, not just, why is Garnet? Why does she not have 4 arms? When I was younger, I thought, oh, it's because she is a very stable fusion. You know, like how Malachi looks really monstrous, Garnet looks really stable, just looks pretty much like a human. But then the first time they fused, she still didn't have the 4 arms. You'd think they just met each other, she wouldn't be a stable fusion, so she'd have 4 arms. In fact, it kind of did look less stable because, you know, different colors, but for some reason still 2 arms. So I thought that was a fun plot hole, so I'm just gonna give her 4 arms. I guess it would play out differently now in my version. When Steven meets them, he would probably already be thinking that they're a fusion, but he wouldn't be sure 100%. It would be confirmed during the Homeworld invasion arc. And I gave her dreads too, because, you know, why not? You know, that's sick looking. Combining long hair and combining curly hair, dreads, wow, that's cool. Now let's go to Pearl. So with Pearl, I thought, you know, let me search up some maids, because, you know, Pearl is basically a maid, just a cool looking maid. What I did, I searched up a maid outfit. I made it customized more to be suited for battle, because maybe Pearl used to be more of a maid, but then each time she would reform, it would be less and less like a maid, because she is just working with Rose as someone who fights. But she would still have those maid elements in her clothes, because it would still be inspired by her past. And then you can see here I've been experimenting a lot with different types of bright colors, because I was trying to see if I could have like some sort of holographic look on her. I also experimented with her skin, tried to make it sort of metallic, but that didn't really work out. I tried to make her look a bit more prettier than my other characters, because, you know, it's a Pearl. Pearls are supposed to look pretty and stand there in whatever Peridot said that they're for. So the next one I did was Peridot. Basically, my inspiration for this was, okay, I was thinking, what is a Peridot for? And she's the technician of the ship, she's the pilot of this ship, basically anything technology based. She's the reporter for Yellow Diamond, you know. And then I thought, am I gonna add her limb enhancers to the design? And then I realized, wait a minute, she doesn't necessarily need to have limb enhancers. The whole reasoning in the show as to why she has limb enhancers is because of the drought in resources. The next generation of Homeworld gems didn't have enough resources to be made properly, so they're like smaller and stuff. But then I thought, if Yellow Diamond didn't have enough resources for her gems, why would she waste even more resources giving them limb enhancers, especially to the gems that don't even need it, like a Peridot? Because a Peridot is not necessarily a fighter. She is part of the invasion, so she should be strong enough to be able to fight, but, you know, how is being tall gonna help her fight exactly? So no limb enhancers. Basically, the outfit is technology wrapped around her whole body that she can use for a bunch of random basic, like as you can see here, she's putting out holograms with her technology suit. And instead of having a visor, I gave her glasses because I like the look. Made her hair tied up, because when you tie your hair up, you know, it's gonna bother you less. So I made her tie her hair up. Also the same with the Pearl. I tied the Pearl's hair up in a ponytail because she's fighting now. She wouldn't have it down.